So there's this rapper in Detroit who is suing Lyft because a driver has denied her services. Alright, let me give you the picture. So she was going to a Detroit Lions watch party, and as soon as she reached her Lyft driver, she was denied services. He denies her services because he was afraid that the car wouldn't be able to handle her weight and didn't charge her for the lift. And she decided to go online and cry about this shit and go on Fox News and interview. And keep in mind, this is what she looks like, the person that is suing Lyft for not denying her services. I mean, look at her, dude. Her balls are literally bigger than most of y'all's.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
Just take a second and look at this car. I believe, if you believe that she could fit in that, look, I'm sorry, not to be offensive or anything, but I don't think she's gonna fit in that freaking car. I mean, Lyft XL literally exists for a reason. You should probably use that.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
I'm very happy that this Lyft driver stood his grounds, because imagine if he bent the knee to this woman and decided to take her anyways, and she fucked up his car in some way. That would just end horribly. The Lyft is not gonna pay for that shit, and he would have to take money out of his own pockets to repair that damaged car, the damage that she did, dude. So in some way, I'm really happy that this Lyft driver stood his grounds.
The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank Demoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I have never heard of Dank Demoss in my entire freaking life, dude. Like, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, and it's for the wrong reasons.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
Is that why you're suing Lyft? Because your feelings are hurt? Oh my god, dude. How far down have we fallen?
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I have an objection to that. The difference between a black person and a Muslim or Christian getting inside that car compared to that fat fuck is that you can't change your skin color, you can't change your religion, you can't do any of that. Meanwhile, this person right here, she can change herself. She could literally lose weight right now. She could start working out right now and start losing weight. But guess what? She chose not to. And guess what? This is the fucking natural consequence. You have to spend more money on fucking Uber XL to fucking, you know, get to your destination. It's nobody's fault that this woman is fat as fuck. You can change that by literally working out. And if you don't work out, then don't complain when shit like this happens to you.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
Dude, the entitlement to these people are insane, dude. Just because that, you know, you got denied from a fucking Lyft driver. Actually, if you get denied by a Lyft driver because of your weight, that should be a sign. That should be a sign of you saying, hey, maybe I'm getting a bit too big. I should probably start working out more, or at least attempt to lose weight. I'm not saying that you should lose weight. You probably should, but you have to at least try and lose weight, because your life is just gonna get harder and harder if you don't fucking do it.
I I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people, you know.
Okay, well, this interview is pathetic. Don't you dare claim that you're like, oh my god, look at me, I'm oppressed because I'm too fucking big to fit in this fucking car that and he told me that his tires are weak, but I don't believe that because I'm just the perfect size because I've done this before. Motherfucker, give me a goddamn break.
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride.
But this is not discrimination, though. This is basically like, you know, safety concerns about their Uber, because in the video, the guy says that his tires are weak, that this could potentially mess up the car. And again, if something were to go wrong with her in the car, he would have to pay the fucking car out of his own pockets, because there is no way Lyft is paying this shit.
Reporting live on Detroit's west side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And because these Lyft drivers, they're their own personal rides, I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying, but when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit, and Lyft has been served, but we will see what happens. We'll stay in touch with Deja.
Yeah, well, that was pathetic, and I don't know what happened to the Uber driver after this video went viral. Hopefully he still has a job, because if he were to lose his job over shit like this, that is pathetic. I feel bad for the Uber driver. In fact, I'm more concerned for the Uber driver than I'm concerned for this entitled bitch. Alright, well, my thoughts on this entire situation is that this woman sucks. Hope the Uber driver is okay, and yeah, she's got bigger balls than most of y'all.